Hey everyone, it's Ryder from Skip. I hope you're doing well. Great video today. The top minority-owned business grants for 2022. We've got lots of new opportunities to tell you about. We've just put up this in-depth post. I'm going to talk about that and who's potentially eligible for these grants. We are giving away $6,000 grants live on YouTube tomorrow. I'll tell you when we're picking those winners and some EIDL updates when it comes to the 4506T. Some problems many of you may be facing. I've got a great video for you today. Be sure to watch until the end, hit subscribe, turn on the alerts, and like this video. Let me first tell you about our 6 $1,000 grants. We've given away tens of thousands of dollars over the past 2 years, nearly all of our YouTube revenue back to you as a subscriber. We're going live tomorrow, January 19th at 2:30 Pacific, 5:30 Eastern. So hit subscribe so you're notified if you want to enter. If you haven't yet, helloskip.com/1K. It takes a few seconds to enter. It's free. We are picking winners the third Wednesday of every month live on YouTube. We will also email the winners a couple days after the live drawing. And if you want 10 extra entries today, become a Skip Premium member. We have a few spots left for this week. Use the link in the description or go to helloskip.com/join and choose the premium or VIP option. It's the best way to get personalized funding support. Let me talk about the minority-owned business grants for 2022. First, what is a minority-owned business? I'll link to this post below as well. Each year, the federal government and many U.S. corporations set aside a percentage of their annual contract budgets exclusively for minority-owned businesses, also known as minority-owned business enterprises, MBEs. So you can read about the SBA's federal contracting program, but let me define who's eligible to certify as a minority-owned business. You must meet the following criteria. The business must be owned and operated by a U.S. citizen or citizens, be at least 51% minority-owned, managed, and controlled, belong to a minority group who is at least 25% Asian Indian, Asian Pacific, Black, Hispanic, Native American, be a for-profit entity located and operated within the U.S., and minority owner must be involved in long-term business planning. You can certify your minority-owned business with the National Minority Supplier Development Council, NMSDC. It's considered the gold standard for MBE certification. Again, none of these acronyms are very catchy or memorable. Bottom line, the federal government and some corporations set aside funding and contracts, sometimes specifically for minority-owned businesses. Here's the nmsdc.org page where you can become certified. There's around 9 steps. If you have questions going through this, we've been able to help people in our one-on-one funding sessions figure out what to do, what documents to collect, and how to get certified. You can use the helloskip.com/join link or the link in the description if you want to become certified. On this post, we have a list of the documents you'll need, including business entity specific documents. Here's our big list: completed certification application, notarized affidavit, DBA name, driver's license, proof of citizenship, on and on. There's a lot here, so take a look through. You can find all these links in the main post I will leave below. Or if you don't like reading, just book a time to talk with us so we can guide you through the process. So back to the grants. We've got a bunch on here, and we're going to update this weekly, just like we do with the women-owned business grants and other grants for individuals and small businesses. There's a Coalition to Back Black Businesses fund, provides qualifying Black-owned businesses with grants valued at $5K. These are distributed on an ongoing basis. Several business owners will also receive $25K quote enhancement grants during the summer. Last year, 25 grantees were selected for this. There's eligibility criteria right here as well. Grants.gov, a lot of the process here: get a DUNS number, register at sam.gov. Again, we can guide you through both of those. Grow by Invoice to Go grant program. I've talked about this before. It's giving away a total of $200,000 to minority-owned businesses between December and May of this year. Every month during the period, they will give award grants up to $15,000. There's the Merchant Maverick Opportunity Grant. These are $10K opportunity grants specifically for Asian American, Pacific Islander restaurants. This is a new program. There's the Minority Business Development Agency. That's the nation's sole lender dedicated exclusively to funding certified MBEs. So if you go through that certification process, you can get funding from the MBDA, the Minority Business Development Agency. As their name suggests, their purpose is to promote the growth of MBEs by connecting them to federal and private contract opportunities. There's the Native American Business Development Institute grant. There's the National Association for the Self-Employed, Operation Hope Small Business Empowerment Program. It's an 8-week training course designed to equip and empower underserved and minority entrepreneurs with the necessary skills to succeed in business. There's the Office of Minority Health Grant Programs, SoGal Foundation Black Founder Startup Grant. This program provides grants of $5K and $10K to selected minority entrepreneurs. There's a bunch more as well, so if you think you qualify for some of these, consider taking a read through. I'm going to leave that link right at the top. If you think you'll have questions as you read through, use the second link to talk with someone on our team. We can understand your business a little bit better and give some recommendations. Speaking of, shout out to everyone who's been leaving us Trustpilot reviews. Really thankful. Faith, Anwar, Mark, Cliff, Carlos, some of the reviews from the last few days that are on our personalized one-on-one page. Thanks so much. I know many of you have been sharing our YouTube channel and our website as a valuable resource for others. And I hope these help. I'd love to hear in the comments what else you're waiting for, what problems you're facing, so our team of experts can research and hopefully cover in a future video. Tomorrow, Wednesday, January 19th, we are doing an exclusive funding webinar to some of our premium members. If you use the link in the description, we'll invite you to that later today. There's 5 spots left for that webinar. helloskip.com/join. Choose premium to get one of the remaining spots for tomorrow. We're going to be covering a lot of important things. And at 2:30 Pacific, 5:30 Eastern, we are picking $6,000 grant winners live right here. So be sure to enter and stay tuned for that. Last bit today on EIDL loans. The SBA is asking for more 4506Ts. There's 2 cases I want to tell you about. One is loan officers are calling many of you to ask for new 4506Ts. They're saying it's because it's a new year. They need a new 4506T from you. I know it's incredibly frustrating. Many of you say you filled out the 4506T several times and given it back to the SBA. We are hearing that if the SBA is still waiting on your tax returns, they will need you to sign a new 4506T for them to obtain it from the IRS. And we know there's a major IRS backlog, so those things might take a while. The second piece is related to the $10,000 targeted grants. Those aren't open for new applications, but if you've applied and are waiting to be approved, here's a reminder the SBA has been sending out. You have until January 31st to get in a signed 4506T if you're still being considered for the $10,000 targeted grants, and the SBA doesn't have a 4506T on file for you. So keep that in mind. That's for the 10K targeted grants. Of course, if you're tired of waiting for that, just stay tuned for our 1K grants. We are picking winners every month. And if you apply for any of those minority grants, or if you apply to be certified as an MBE, I'd love to hear in the comments. Most importantly, stay well, stay healthy, and I'll see you tomorrow.